Hey guys, it's Do-It-Yourself Mama here. We have my first time with nail vinyls. I've already got my right hand complete. Of course, I did the hardest one. And it's spiral stripes, actually. I know this is kind of hard to tell that it's spiral, but they are spiral stripes. This one. And then we've got these two here, just actually have it's nail art tape. This one's starting to kind of fall apart, but so you will need for this one your little container of acetone for cleanup along with your cleanup brush, and I'm actually going to try a new one this time. I've been using this green one and I'm going to try this blue one out. We have a smaller brush that I used anyways for these two stripes, just so I didn't get it all over the place. Scissors, your nail art tape, a dotting tool. Doesn't really matter what size, it's just for actually putting the glitter in. We've got our nail vinyls here. Now these are actually from Twinkled T. Yay! I must say, for my first time using them, I absolutely love these. Now, I've already actually put on the Revlon Double Twist Base Coat, base and top coat. I put one coat of Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Roll-In White on. And then I put 2 coats of LA Colors Color Craze in Frill. And then we will be using, it is Orange You Jealous from L'Oreal. LA Colors Color Craze. This one is Tropical Storm. Then we will be using the glitter from LA Colors Nail Duet. And this is Rock and Roll. Top coat, Chez Feet, Dry Fast top coat. Cuticle oil. Makeup sponge. This one was used in a previous tutorial, but we'll use it again because we can always use the other side. And your acetone, right? So as far as it goes, I've already done the thumb and my pinky. We'll start with the easier one first. So we'll start with this guy. Now as far as it goes with this one, you're going to use, I'm using the larger one on that finger out of the two. So the outside decal, and pop. Okay. Now it really depends on where you want to put them. I wanted to try and make it on these fingers so that the oh, there we go. So that this part here wasn't up as far as like on the pinky here. Like this looks like a lollipop almost. Yeah. Okay, so place it down, smooth her out, make sure all your edges are down. So we'll take the L'Oreal first because it's the lighter of the two colors. Okay. And then all the larger sections outside of the star itself is what you want to do in this color. Okay, now the inside of that star you're going to go through. Okay, take your tweezers again. Oh boy. Oops. These might not be the greatest to see. I think I'm letting it almost dry too much before I take it off. Oh, there we go. Or I'm just doing it too fast. I'm not sure. If you have any tips on nail vinyls, please let me know. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. There you go. Now, a lot of these parts will be fixed, like here, where the edges are sticking up. I find when you put your top coat on, they're not as noticeable. So there's those guys. Ooh. Here we go, losing focus again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now, this guy's a little harder to do as well. So we'll do this one next. And then we'll do, this is the easy guy, personally. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. Let's see if I can fix this bottle first. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. Okay, so what we're gonna start off with here is we're gonna get the bigger one out here. So we want it kind of to look almost like this one. I did the same thing with this one. I tried to make it so that that part that you can pull off the decal with was kind of off. You can really, there's lots of different things you can do here. Okay. Make sure you get the edges. You don't want the nail polish leaking out underneath. But that's why we have our acetone cleanup, right? Okay, now one of the small ones. You just kind of want to fit it into the spaces. Okay, we'll make sure that one's done. Now what we did is the lighter color is going to go on the inside of the star in this one, and then the darker color is going to go on the outside here. Go through, get these guys off quickly. Okay, so I am back here. I feel like, yeah, kind of dumb. Apparently my battery wasn't charged enough on my phone to make the video, so my phone kind of cut the camera off. Anyways, we're back. So I've actually gone through and I put a top coat on this one already. So this guy, we are not done with our ring finger yet. We still have to add some glitter in there. So you're going to get your makeup sponge. You can also use, it's completely up to you. If you don't want to waste your makeup sponges, I like it because it absorbs the clear polish that's in here, so you're not messing with that so much. But you can also use like a plastic lid. That'll work just as good. So what you're going to do, just take a bit of your polish here. I try to make sure I've got a couple of the big chunks that I actually want on it. And we're going to just make sure you got some chunks. There is little glitter in here too. You can use that as well. It's just a little harder to use. Okay, so then we take our dotting tool. Doesn't matter what side you use or what part of it you use, which end of it, whatever, or what size it is really. You're going to use it though to pick up the glitter. So it's right on the end here. It's going to be pretty hard to see, especially with the fact of how oh, there, you can kind of see it there. Okay. And then you're going to just want to put some of the glitter into your, okay, we're not working here today. Try this again. You can, and I probably should have put a top coat on this beforehand, but that's okay. So that one's a little hard to see because it's red. Then again, most of the glitter is hard to see on this lovely orangey pink color. So you're just going to put a few into the center of the nail. Wow. I'm so sorry about this. Whoops. My camera's falling over. There you go. Apparently that worked though. Yeah, so right in the middle. So, last but not least, middle finger. Ooh. Going to take your nail art tape. The first one, put in the middle. Right down the middle. Make sure you press it down. Okay, then the next one you are actually going to put in between that tape and the edge of your nail. I like to fold it over if I can over the edge, just because of the fact that it'll peel up a little easier. And I find this is a lot easier to clean up here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, lighter color first. You don't have to do this way, you can just use the brush itself. I am, however, sometimes not that coordinated. Quickly clean that off in the acetone. Peel off your nail art tape. I'm not gonna lie, I usually just peel it off in my hand. Okay. Now, this part I found to be a little difficult, so quickly before that stuff dries, you're going to want to take your glitter polish. You're going to want to put a layer down. It just gives the stuff that you're going to put on the edge here something to stick to. Just dab it. You can do this part if you want to before you put the nail polish on here, on the other halves. Might be a bit easier for some, especially depending on the makeup sponges you get. And then it's all going to depend on how much glitter you want on it. Because we need to get a little bit more up there. There we go. Okay, now quickly take the tape off. There we go. almost forgot to clean my brush. Now, after I'm done with my brushes, pretty much anything that I need to wash or I've used acetone, I wash with water afterwards. That way you don't have to worry about the acetone in it. Okay, so then your very last step here, take your top coat. I always make sure when I'm doing anything with glitter, I want it smooth, right? So I try to make sure I have a good layer of top coat, especially over the glitter. Okay, now once everything is dry and you've got everything cleaned up, I actually didn't do too bad on my middle finger here in terms of that black. Just a little cleanup if anything. That glitter I can get off later. But yeah, like my brushes like this and that, I'll clean off with acetone and then I will rinse them off with water afterwards. Helps that too. Okay, so you're top coated, everything's done. Once everything is dry, just go in with your cuticle oil and make sure you get it rubbed in. Alright, keep your nails and your cuticles nice and healthy. Okay, there we go. Everybody's done. Alright.